So it's 7:33 p.m. on Monday, July 4, 2022, and I'm here. I found myself a place between a rock and a hard place. This is the post. It smells, there's a dead animal somewhere here. Doesn't smell that great, but thankfully this isn't smell-o-vision, I hope. There's Cerro de la Panucha. And I've only got a few minutes left of battery, so I don't know when this is going to cut out. Between a rock and a hard place is the name of Pete Good's History of Bolivia, written in English and sold in numerous travelers' hostels and tourist places around Bolivia. He wrote it, he told me, mainly to tell the story of the events from the Guerra del Gas to the election of Evo Morales. I don't know which election, you'll have to check when the book was published. He gave a bunch of them to Ron Davis and Diane Bellamy, and they sold them and they never gave him the money, he said. But he still managed to produce himself, to get himself a very nice little setup in Sorata. I went to visit him in Sorata. I arrived on the Dia de Campesino, which is, I think, the 4th of August or the 5th of August. After I walked from La Paz I did my crazy nude 5K run from Calle Buenos Aires up to La Ceja, and then stayed a night, and then the next day set off and went via Peñas. A few days at Peñas, resting after being thrown an egg yolk and stuff at me. And then I went on to Sorata and arrived, I think, on late in the evening of the 4th or the 5th of August. There's a bunch of public holidays in Bolivia around that date. And I went to see Pete Good shortly afterwards. I went to see him almost the same day I arrived, I think, or the next day. But he wasn't there. He used to live in London, and he sold his house in London, and that's how he had money to move to Bolivia. I met him in, he was kind of associated with the Sorata scene, Ron and Diane and Jeff Sandifoot and Petra and Stefan and all that lot. What a family. And Amy O'Toole, Amy knew him. So, yeah, he wrote this book, and then he also wrote a history of Bolivia leading up to that. The history from, I guess it only went from Bolivar. I don't think he covered the 1805, the 1810, which Isabel told me all that happened because of the trauma in the Spanish court. And Napoleon attacking Spain took the attention off. There wasn't much chance of the of Spanish sending forces to protect their colonies, so there were these simultaneous uprisings all over Latin America. Got really a bit shaky this afternoon after updating that post with Che Guevara and independence. We so need to sort this out. My video, Sovereignty and Solvency, still has 0 views. Don't know what that means. Does it mean that the central banks have it all under control? All I have to do is get used to using money, and then everything is fixed. And I can find whatever job I want. I don't want to give up on Mexico, but then on the other hand, I want some friends, I want my daughter, I want to get to know my daughter again. I don't know how that's ever going to be possible. My father, yeah. Family is a real help. I think I'll stop there. The sun's just going down. See you soon, hopefully, America. Elizabeth, Helen, family, I don't know.